Programm ieħor Missjoni għaw imtella minn Missjo Malta propju kif tafu issa qed nintaqgħu ma' missjonarji li qed jagħmlu xogħol f'pajjiżna, xogħol importanti ħafna f'ħafna areas, f'ħafna postijiet madwar Malta, fil-komunitajiet tal-patrijiet, is-sorijiet u anki qed jagħtu ħafna semmhom f'parroċċi diversi. S'issa ntqajna anki mill-kontinent Asjatiku, mill-kontinent Afrikan u anki mill-kontinent tas-South America. Illum ħankomplu nintaqgħu dit-darba ma' patri tal-Franġiskani Minuri fejn qed jagħmel xogħol propju f'Malta. U ġej mill-Pakistan. Il-Pakistan li popolazzjoni ta' 240 miljun li 1.6% huma mill-popolazzjoni kollha huma Kristjani. Il-Kattoliċi jammuntaw għal 1.3 miljun persuna li huma ħafna fil-minoranza. Welcome to our program, Father Aslan. I just explained that you come from Pakistan, where the population is 240 million people, and the Christians, they count to 1.3 million, so in a very low minority. But we will talk about that later on, about your life, consecrated life. But first, we would like to know you a little bit more. Like you yourself, tell us a bit about your family.
All right. I am Father Arslan. And I am 28 years old, and I am from Punjab province of Pakistan, which is, I'm in the southern part of Pakistan. I belong to a very humble family. Basically, my village is, all the people in my village, they all are Muslims, except my family.
So, except just your family?
Yes, my family means my parents,
yes,
we, and two brothers of my father. So we count ourselves as one family.
Okay.
So we are living together in that village. Well, reality of Pakistan is quite different from here. For example, villages are far away from the city, and in fact, the churches are only in the cities. So people who are living in the villages, they have to travel to cities in order to attend the church. But now gradually, the situation is changing. Churches are being built in the villages also. So it is becoming easy for the people to go to the church. But I remember my childhood. Basically, we are 3 brothers and 2 sisters, and I am the youngest one.
Okay.
And I also have my twin brother as well. And I remember when we were studying in the schools, my parents, both of them, they used to work for us so that we may continue our education. So it was difficult for us to go to the school by ourselves. So, but our eldest brother, he used to assist us to go to the school.
So you had to walk to school?
Yeah.
To walk. How far, how distance you had to walk every day?
It was nearly 1 kilometer. When we were studying, till 8th class, we used to go to a school which was close to our village. But for our matriculation, we had to go to the city. And for that, every day we used to walk nearly 2 kilometers and then 6 kilometers by bus.
Okay.
So it was, difficult for us to go to the church even. So I remember we were attending church nearly twice a year only, Easter and Christmas. But my parents, they were, very good in giving us religious education. Every day in the morning, we used to pray together as a family, and every evening before going to bed, we were praying as a family. So these 2 times. And on Sunday, we used to have a catechist who used to come to these faraway villages in order to break the word of God. So this was the only routine we were following. But going to the church was only twice a year, as far as I remember. And when we grew up and we were able to go to the church by ourselves, so we were in, both of my twin brother and myself, we were in 8th class. and we started going to the church with our cousins and other relatives. And when I saw the priest, who was a Franciscan priest, because my parish was run by the Franciscans, I was really inspired by that friar, because he was really close to the people. He used to spend time with them, he used to listen to their stories, and he was like one of them. So this was something really struck me, that how beautiful this life is.
You mentioned that you had to walk to school, although it wasn't a big distance, but as a young boy, traveling 40 kilometers by foot, it wasn't that easy. What, during your childhood, because you know that children plays a lot, you know? What did you have any particular games, or how did you during the day with your brothers and sisters used to play?
Yes, in my place, the most famous game is cricket.
Oh yes, you're very good at cricket. There.
Yes,
both India and Pakistan, you are rivals.
Yes, yes. In fact, I was really a big fan of cricket. I was very fond of it, and we used to play every day in the evening after our school. Even on Sundays, we used to wait for the catechist to come and say the prayer and go, so that we can go and play. So this was the routine. A whole Sunday, or during the Sunday, I mean, all the day we used to play cricket, except that time when that catechist had to come. So in the evening, we used to come tired, we used to rest a bit, then again going back to the ground to play.
Since you lived in a very in a village with Muslims, I don't know how big was the village. How many? What was the population of the village?
Well, if we count family-wise, nearly 700 or 800 families are there. So
living within a Muslim community, how did you feel safe, or did you interact well with all the others in the community?
Yes, I tell you the truth. Not only me, but my family, we have a very good relation with the Muslims of our village. Although there are cases in Pakistan where Christians are being persecuted, but with regard to my village, we never had any problem with them. In fact, they offered us a lot of respect, especially when they came to know about me that I'm going to become a priest. So people who were living in the same street where my house is, some of the families, when I went to join the initial formation house, they gifted me a few things. One of the family, they gifted me bed sheets. Some gave me some money that you are going for this purpose. So very good Muslims in my village. They really love us. They respect us, and we never had any problem with them. Even now, when I go to Pakistan and I visit my parents in my village, so those families who are our neighbors, they especially come to greet me that Father Arslan has come. So this type of bonding we have with them. So thank God we never had any problem with regard to this.
That's very interesting what you're saying. Dan huwa programm qed nintaqgħu ma' missjonarju Father Arslan li qed mal-Franċiskani Minuri għaw Malta qed support ħafna anke fil-Knisja ta' Ġiesu il-Belt Valletta. Ġej minn pajjiż mill-Pakistan, villaġġ li jgħixu bejn 700 persuna u huma l-unika familja li huma nsara huma Kristjani. Kif qed nisimgħu jgħid mal-oħrajn mal-Musulmani jaħdmu ħafna, speċi jara ħafna rispett min-naħa tagħhom, saħansitra anke meta mar biex jingħaqad mal-Franċiskani biex jibda l-istudji tiegħu hemmhekk taw anki xi rigali biex jieħu miegħu. Hija xi ħaġa ħafna interessanti u anki li ġġalni naħseb aħna kemm qed inkunu daqshekk anki hawn Malta mhux biss ġenerużi imma anki naċċettaw l-oħrajn. We are seeing a photo now. Maybe you tell us a bit about this photo, and which one is you? Okay, the one to the left. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you tell us a bit about this photo.
Yes, this photo is when 5 of us, these 4 are my companions, we started our journey together, and this is the photo when we made our simple profession. in the Franciscan
The
order.
age and what was the age?
I was 18 years old.
18 years old, so
Yes.
11 years ago.
Yes. This photo is in 2018. I made my solemn profession. So, I mean, we were 5 who started our journey together, and then, after some time, 2 of them they left, and we were 3 afterwards who continued our studies and the rest of the formation period.
And the 3 of you now?
We are priests now.
And they are still in Pakistan, or they are in
Yes,
some other part of the world?
2 of my companions, they are serving in different parishes in Pakistan.
In Pakistan.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe are there any traditions or values that you really love or like in your country, in Pakistan?
Yes, something typical about our culture is that our culture is very warm, very hospitable. In fact, few friars who visited Pakistan from Malta, they shared their experience here with other friars as well, and when they were leaving us, and they were also telling us that your culture has this beauty, that they are really welcoming, very hospitable, and they love their guests. And yes, this is our tradition. Whenever we have guests, we don't want them to work, we don't want them to do anything. We just wait for them to say, we need this, we need that, and we are always ready to serve. And this is really something beautiful which I learned from my parents when we used to have guests at our home. And not only the family whom you are visiting will be respecting you, but all the village, when they will realize that you have a foreigner guest, they will render a lot of respect, and they would wish to take you around, to show you things. So this is part of our culture which I really appreciate.
That's very nice. Maybe are there any particular social or political difficulties affecting the church in Pakistan? Because obviously being 1.6 in population, 1.6% of the population only Catholics, and with a population of 240,000, it's quite a big thing.
Yeah.
How is the church coping in this country?
Well, with regard to this, there are some areas in Pakistan where we have some fundamental Muslims, fanatic Muslims, and there are many cases where they have created problems for Christians without any reason, and they have persecuted many people, many Catholics, and in fact they have put them to death while persecuting. So not all over the Pakistan the situation is same, but only there are few typical areas, especially in Punjab, we are facing persecution. Recently, I would like to mention a case which took place recently. There was a Christian girl who was nearly 13 years of age, who was being abducted first by a Muslim fellow who was nearly of 30 years of age, and he kidnapped her first, and then forced her to renounce her faith, and then got married with her. And then when this case was brought up in the court, the family of that girl, they followed up, and they went to the police, and then this case was brought up in the court. So the judge, he gave a very controversial ruling, saying that this girl seems to be 18 years of age, so since she is married now, she can decide for herself. So the parents, they have no right to take her away. She can decide for herself, although she was just 13 years of age.
When she was abducted.
Yes. And then another part of the ruling was, any Muslim fellow, he can marry any Christian or any girl of other faith, even if she is underage, although it is a crime to marry underage girl, but still their marriage will be considered valid. So it became a big trouble, because already in Pakistan we are being persecuted because of blasphemy law, which was introduced in Pakistan, that if any of the people who belong to other religion. If they say or do anything against the Muslim faith, they can be, put to death. But this is the law which was mostly misused against the Christians, and now this was the second ruling which came up. So then we protested against it in Pakistan and in other countries as well, wherever the Pakistani Christians are. So thank God the the Punjab provincial government, they came up with a very good strategy against this. They said that child marriage is a crime, and the person who are involved in this act will be considered, they will be punished. So thank God now the situation is becoming better. So there are a few cases where government is supporting us as well, but it is still not enough.
So Father Aslan, you were mentioned as a child you used to play cricket, used to walk to school. A normal day's life in a child, in a family, in a very remote area.
Yeah.
How did you manage? Even your parents, they used to both work, yes?
Yeah, yeah.
How did you manage about water, for example? Was it did you have water at home? It was okay in the village?
Yes.
The system, there were systems of water, of electricity.
Yes. I can say that we are fortunate that we are living in a place in Pakistan which is really a fertile area of Pakistan. So we never had any problem with regard to get water. But there were some other challenges, especially poverty, and the wages are very less. So therefore, since we, as I shared, we are 5 brothers and sisters, so we were studying at the same time, 5 of us. So it was a bit difficult in the beginning for our parents to support us and to pay for our education and all the other expenses. But thank God we managed, because my parents, they were determined enough that they wanted us to be educated, and their first priority was this, and they were always telling us that we want you to be educated, and rest of the things, whatever you need, you can get by yourself once you are educated. So really, this really helped us to understand, and we managed. Now my eldest brother is in the military.
Okay.
And then my sister is a staff nurse, and another sister is a beautician. My twin brother is an OT technician, and myself, I'm here.
Priest.
Yes, I'm a priest.
Friar.
So all are well settled, and thank God we are doing well now.
That's nice. So you then after primary you went to a secondary school,
Yeah.
and you continued your studies.
Yeah.
When did you hear the call, or you had a different vocation first and then you heard the call later? How was it?
Well, as I shared that we used to, then when we started going to the school, so I saw that priest who was really close to the people. So this life attracted me, and I started telling to my parents that I want to become a priest. And they used to tell me, since I was the youngest son of the house, they used to tell me that you are too young to say this. Wait for yourself to grow up and then you decide. So when I did my matriculation, I met that priest and I expressed my desire that I want to become a friar. And he told me, okay, go to your parents and tell them and see what they tell you. So I told him they already know that this is my desire. And then he said, okay, I will send you to the formation house, and they will interview you, and then they will let you know how they are going to do this. So I came back home and I told my parents that father wants me to go to Lahore, where the initial formation house is, and they will interview me and we'll see that if I am able to join them right now or maybe afterwards. So I went to Lahore with my uncle, and the priest responsible of the house, they interviewed me. He interviewed me with the other priests, and they told me that you have 1 week, go back home, prepare yourself
Things
and
come
come.
back.
I came back home and I told to my parents that they have given me 1 week's time and you have to help me to prepare my things and I will be going. That whole night, my mother and my both sisters, they kept crying. So then, they accepted this and they helped me, they supported me in any way, and with their prayers, with their, whatever I needed, they prepared me for that thing, and I went. And this was my journey. I started this in 2016. In 2014, I started my formation journey, and then in 2024, I made my solemn profession, then my ordination to diaconate, and 5 months back, on 5th of December, I was ordained a priest.
During your studies, or maybe will you tell us about this photo now? Here?
Yeah, this is the photo when I was ordained a deacon.
A deacon.
Yeah.
And then later on you became
a priest. Yeah.
That's nice. And that is the bishop?
Yes.
Okay.
The Archbishop of Lahore.
Okay. And during the ceremony, you were the only person being ordained deacon here?
No,
or
there are my 2 companions who must be standing behind me.
So the 3 continued their studies and you became deacons together?
Yes, exactly.
That's very nice. That's very nice. During the time that you have been doing the formation studies to become a deacon and later on a priest, how did you? What were the tasks that you were doing during that time?
Well,
only studying, or you had specific task helping with the work?
Exactly. So during the formation period, study is one of the part of the formation of the students. But the formation of the students or of the candidates who come to become friars or priests, it has a kind of holistic approach. You don't have to study only, but you have to grow as a better human person, and therefore the part of our formation was not only studying theology or philosophy and all the other religious subjects, but to become a good person, human person. So, and some pastoral tricks, that how to go among the people and serve them. So during the formation, apart from our study, we used to go to different institutes to do our pastoral work. For example, to the orphanage houses, and then to the children who are with disabilities. So these kind of pastoral work I've been doing during my formation period. Then I used to go to the parishes for weekly services to learn how to preach, how to relate with people and all. So this was part of the formation.
So, okay, you mentioned pastoral work and going around in villages.
Yeah.
So what area did you cover? Where you were stationed, what area did you cover?
Well, 8 years of my formation I spent in Karachi.
Wait, I will just stop you here. We are seeing here also a shot from Catholic television of Pakistan.
Yeah.
This were deacon or becoming a priest?
Yeah, this is the picture of my ordination.
Ordination.
To the priesthood.
Priesthood.
So me and my companion.
It was last December?
Yeah, 5th of December.
5th of December. Quite recent.
Yes.
So the 2 of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my other companion, since he belongs to Karachi, yes, so he will be ordained there soon.
But when I came to Pakistan, you were in Karachi as well.
Yes, yes. That was when you visited Karachi. So I was there in Karachi. I was doing my pastoral work as a deacon.
Okay.
So
the last year.
Yes.
Before you become a priest.
Priest, yes.
Okay. And you belong to which diocese then?
I belong to Lahore, Archdiocese of Lahore.
It's quite far away from Karachi.
Yes, yes, yes.
I remember that we took a flight from Lahore to
yes, exactly,
for about 2 hours.
Yes, 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 yes.
So it's quite long. Okay, pastoral work, time flies, and you became a priest.
Yeah.
But before you became a priest, you had another call, this time from your superior,
Yeah.
that before you become a priest, you go to Malta.
Yes, yes.
Tell us a bit about how did you get to know about that, and about how did your family take that you are not just now leaving home, but you are leaving country as well.
Exactly. So it was something very special. Well, I did not have it. I mean, I had no idea about this, that one day I will be going to Malta as a missionary. In fact, during the formation, when my formators used to ask me about my interest or how I'm going to serve in the future, so I used to tell them that I am interested in teaching and formation. So if if you find me worthy of this, worthy of it, you can make me, you can appoint me in any of the formation houses where I can help. So, but two of the friars, they visited Pakistan from here, because they wanted somebody who can assist them here, and especially who can help the Pakistani Catholics who are in Malta. So this thing came up, and my superior, he called me, and he told me that this proposal has come from Malta, and you know these two friars who are here, and we have decided for you to go to Malta. Do you accept this? And I was like, I was shocked.
Yes.
What
can
to
imagine.
Say? Yes, yes. What to say? And looking at my facial expressions, they told me, they were smiling at me, and they said, okay, take your time and you decide. So I took 5 to 10 minutes, and I reflected a bit, and I told to my superior, okay, if you feel that I am suitable for this job, I am available and I would like to go. So that's how this thing came up. And then the whole process began for me to come here, and they explained to me that I will be taking care of the Pakistani community who are here, and I will be also assisting the Maltese friars in certain other things.
Yes.
So then I came here and I started my work.
How big is the Pakistani community in Malta?
Well, up till now, I have nearly 45 families who are coming to us in Valletta, but there are many more. But because before I came here, there are two Protestants pastors, because the majority of the people who are here from Pakistan, they are Catholics, but because they did not have any Pakistani priests, so gradually they started going to them. But thank God I have managed to get some of the families back to the Catholic faith, and I am trying my best to get all the other as well.
Yes.
So hopefully I will manage. Now our regular number who come to the church is nearly 100.
100 people.
Yeah, when I came here and I started my work with them, so every week I used to have 30-40 people, but now 70-80, and on special occasions it is 100.
Apart from taking care of the Pakistani community, what are other jobs? Like I saw you twice at Tajizu in Valletta.
Yeah.
Maybe before we say what you do in Tajizu, how did you feel entering Tajizu? Because Tajizu for us, the Maltese people, it's quite sacred, you know.
Yes, yes. So Tajizu Church, I mean, of course, when I came here, so the friars, Maltese friars, they explained to me the history of the church and the speciality of the church, especially the miraculous cross we have there, and it was really inspiring and heart-touching, and I used to visit all the chapels which we have there, so that I may know what are these chapels and the saints whom those chapels are dedicated. So it was really nice. Especially I used to send some videos and photos to my family and my friends in Pakistan, and they used to tell me, you are lucky that you are serving in such a beautiful church.
Yes, That's true. And here in Malta, we have churches and chapels nearly every corner.
Exactly.
Especially in Valletta.
Yes.
So you cannot miss any mass.
Yes.
You have. Okay, we came to the end of the program, and I would like to ask you one question. Are there any challenges that you will need to go over while you are here during the first year here in Malta?
Yes.
Are there any challenges that you would like to?
Yes, the first challenge is coming here because there is a cultural difference. I mean, reality of Pakistan and reality of Malta or Europe, they are two different things. And when I came here, so the first challenge for me was to adapt into this culture and to accept the realities, and most importantly, to relate myself and to grow in this reality. With regard to this, I'm trying my best, and especially people are really nice to me, people of Malta and even the Pakistani community. I feel welcomed, I felt welcomed and loved. So this was something really supported me and helped me to stand firm.
Father Aslan, thank you very much for joining us for this program. Grazzi intom li kontu maħna, wasalna fit-tmiem ta' program ieħor il-Missjoni u konna nisimgħu l-istorja mit-tfulija ta' Father Aslan u illum il-ġurnata qiegħed hawnhekk jaħdem fil-Knisja ta' Ġiesu il-Belt Valletta flimkien mal-Franġiskani Minuri u hemmhekk qed jagħmel ħafna xogħol siewi anki mal-komunità tal-Pakistan li bħalissa u qed iservi lil daw il-mitruħ li qed jattendu regolari fejn ikun jista' jintaqa' magħhom u anki jiddiskuti u jara barra li jagħmel il-quddies u l-affarijiet pastorali magħhom ikun jista' wkoll jara kif jista' wkoll jintegra iktar. Jiena nirringrazzjakom li qed tkunu magħna għal dawn il-programmi l-Missjoni Hawn, għandna ħafna missjonarji li qed jagħmlu ħafna ġid hawn Malta u anke Maltin li qed jagħmlu ħafna ġid barra minn Malta, però dan il-programm huwa permett li nlaqgħukom ma' missjonarji li qegħdin Malta. Jien nagħmel appuntament ieħor għal programm ieħor il-Missjoni Hawn fil-ġranet li ġejjin inselmilkom.